Previously on The Ultimate Fighter.
Everything you say, you think you're supposed to say, and that's why you say it.
The rivalry between Coach Cejudo and Coach Benavidez started to heat up.
Instead of being a good role model for the fans, you're just belittling all of us.
In the third fight of round one, Japanese sensation and number 5 seed, Hiromasa Ogikubo, took on 12-seeded Kazimulo Zulu.
Nice!
Hiro showed off his world-class jiu-jitsu, securing the rear naked choke and making his case for a shot at Mighty Mouse.
Hiromasa.
After 3 dramatic finishes, Team Cejudo leads 2-1. Will Team Benavidez be able to even the score?
These guys are all champions. Every one of these guys has the talent to win this whole thing.
The next fight to take place from Team Cejudo, Adam Antolin. And from Team Benavidez, Damasio Page.
So next up is the number 4 seed, Damasio Page, versus the number 13 seed, Adam Antolin. And both of these guys are veterans and have a ton of experience. Damasio is probably the better known fighter because he's had some fights in the UFC and he's fought some of the big names. And to make things interesting, he's got some history with Henry Cejudo.
Hey Henry, how long did it take you to do that? Like in the mirror? I'm just wondering. How many times did you recite it back to yourself
so you
got that right?
It took me one time.
Are you sure one time?
Yeah, it took me one time.
How many times did it take you to pronounce my name correctly?
Damasio Page.
Oh, that's pretty good. Paje, yes, see.
Ahí está. 2 languages. Me and Damasio were supposed to fight in Legacy a long time ago. He wanted to fight, the gold medalist to get back into the UFC. But after 6-0, the UFC was calling, and the negotiations it prolonged a little longer, and we didn't fight. So he was kind of a little bitter about it.
It's like, Damasio, you're in his head, man. He does not like you.
Oh, Henry, you don't tell me nothing. Between me and Henry, we're supposed to fight for the Legacy flyweight title. He'll talk back to Joseph. He won't talk back to me. Didn't show. He just didn't want to fight. Pretty sure it cost me getting back in the UFC, but you know what? It all worked out for the better because now I'm here. I'm here to fight for the world title.
Damasio Page is the most experienced and arguably the most exciting fighter in this competition.
The Angel of Death, Damasio
After fighting up the ranks, he joined the WEC in 2008, and in 2010, he actually fought Demetrius Johnson.
The get-go. Oh, good knee by Damasio there.
In that fight, you can make the argument that Damasio beat Demetrius in the first 2 rounds.
Guillotine, here it is. Oh, that looks tight.
But in the 3rd round, Demetrius caught him in a guillotine choke.
All over. Big upset here, Demetrius Johnson. Wow.
After his loss to Mighty Mouse Johnson, the UFC bought the WC, and Damasio became a UFC fighter.
Oh, no, not again. It's under, and it's deep. He's out.
Then, unfortunately, he lost 3 in a row, so we had to release him.
This is the co-main event. It's for the Legacy flyweight title.
But that wasn't the end of Damasio. He revived his career with the Legacy Fighting Championship in Houston, which is actually one of my favorite promotions outside the UFC.
Let's go, Nine Irene! That's one of the best knockouts we've ever freaking seen!
Damasio went on a winning streak there, and in 2014, he became their flyweight champion. And to be honest with you, this guy has a legitimate threat to win it all and get a rematch with Demetrius.
Not that I was looking up, but I seen your submissions and stuff, so yeah, I would say take him to the floor, do your thing, you know what I mean? So I've been really working with Damasio. He hits hard. He hits like an 85 or 205er. So if you're a 125er and you think you got power, and you're gonna try to go against Damasio, please do not stand there. Move, or he's gonna knock you the hell out.
But I got 30 fights. Of course you're gonna find me on the internet.
Yeah.
The Angel of Death, man, he's a scary dude. He's got heavy hands. He's one of the bigger guys here. He cuts a lot of weight. He's fought at the highest level, and I think he's going to be a little bit a step above Adam.
More welcome to stay in front.
Not in front of you.
I have no pressure being here, I'm here to do a job. I think the pressure is on these young cats that are going to face me, I do have a big name. They know I have a lot of power. When I knock people out, It's not TKOs. I put them to sleep, So I think that plays in the background of their minds, and they're a little afraid about that.
Ever since I've been a kid, the only thing I wanted to do was be an athlete and compete at the highest level possible.
Christ, yeah!
I wrestled my junior and senior year in high school. I went on to wrestle for 2 years at junior college level. Kind of stumbled upon a sparring class at the junior college that I went to. I couldn't block a kick to save my life. I almost got knocked out, and that was the beginning of this whole thing. And I figured, if I'm gonna do this, I gotta do this right. So I sought out some MMA gyms and turned pro in 2008. Started off hot, ended up at 4-3, and that's kind of when I kind of made the switch to AKA full time, and been on a run ever since.
Adam Antolin is a fighter out of American Kickboxing Academy with an 11-3 record. He's got a 7-fight win streak going right now.
He hails from San Jose, California. Please welcome Adam Captain Chaos Antolin.
And Antolin again going for that modified guillotine. That's a weird looking thing. It's done! Adam Antolin chokes out Alex Perez. From out of nowhere, Adam Antolin is the new TPF flyweight champion.
Last year he won the flyweight belt for Tachi Palace Fights. It's a promotion based out of California.
Whoever wants to take me, UFC. I'm here, I'm a finisher. I fight for the crowd, I fight to finish. So, if you want somebody like that, pick me up.
He is a smart and elusive fighter and is probably the dark horse in this competition.
I'm fighting Damasio Page. He's no slouch. Everybody knows he hits like a Mack truck, and he can wrestle too. So I gotta use my speed and skill and technique and timing, distance, everything that I have. It's gonna take everything that I have to beat him. My style is kind of, I would say, freestyle. Early on I had a lot of submission victories, and that was because my wrestling background transitioned well into the grappling. But my striking's come along very nicely, and I'm my best when I use everything. Level changes, feints, angles, striking, wrestling. I'm a slick fighter. I gotta use everything.
The key with Adam is going to be stay composed. Damasio throws a lot of power. Damasio throws a lot of uppercuts. Damasio throws a lot of like jumping knees, and if any of those catch you, it's good night. The plan is to hit Damasio's body.
Listen. That's the race on the single leg.
You're strong.
The race on the single.
You're fast.
Is me cutting the corner.
Right? He's knocked that you. So everything's going to be there for you. He wants to rush you. He wants to throw his stuff. He wants to get you on the cage. He wants to knee you to death. Take you down. Try to catch you with a big uppercut. Hit him and move. Hit him and move. If southpaw is working, let's use it. Adam's game plan in this fight versus Damasio is very simple. We're going to hit, we're going to move, we're going to fight southpaw, we're going to take away Damasio's power punching, we're going to create opportunities for Adam as a southpaw with the straight cross and the body kick. Damasio has a big right hand. He's known as a power puncher. That liver shot is there for the southpaw. Adam's got a great southpaw kick. Damasio, he's cutting a lot of weight. The organs are depleted. We're going to take him out that way. We take away what Damasio wants to do. We open up what we want, and I think we can finish him that way. Good. Strong.
Okay.
Solid. Good work, man.
Thank you.
You got it. Good job.
Woo, baby. Damasio hits the hardest for a flyweight I've ever felt.
So Damasio was taking care of your dogs, man. My girl. Yeah, they're good with her. I was worried about the two females, but before I left, she went out there and played with them, and they didn't give her no problem. Yeah. What's up? This is Casa de Page, early in the morning. Time to feed these dogs. I'm Damasio Page, and I'm from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Come on, Ito. Come on, Simon. I've been fighting my whole life, you know, growing up in the hood of Albuquerque. You know, I just grew up rough and tough. That's what Albuquerque is, rough town, you know. It's a fight city. Come on, Ita. Let's see. Hi, bitches. Yep, there's my crazy maniac. Look at that. Got Pops right here. I breed dogs. I breed American bullies. I've been doing it for going on almost 10 years. All my dogs in my yard, I've raised them since puppies. Oh, there's a Toad. There's the Toad. What's up, Toad? What's up, buddy? What are you doing? Hey. You acting crazy, bro? This big old son of a bitch over here. Pops. What's up, Bruce? Why are you creeping? So these are my buddies. And so I don't have no children, so they're like my children, you know. The dogs are, I guess, my sanity. So you have the crazy cat lady. I guess I'm like the crazy dog dude or something. So the hardest thing for me is me being gone for 6 weeks, and the dogs, man. That's the biggest thing. Is I can't have no contact with them. See how they're doing. You know, they're just like kids. They're gonna have problems. They're gonna get sick. They're gonna have occasional fights because, you know, they are big kids. And I'm just hoping that everybody can take care of them, pull their weight. So when I get back, all these dogs are still in working order, you know. Now that the first part of my day is done, well, morning I should say, time to get my together. Time to get ready for some pack work. Training out of Jackson's Wings camp, it works for me because I've been training with a lot of guys that's been on the show before, Brandao, Dotson, you know, Diego, you know, the list goes on. We have so many guys that come out of that camp that been on the show and done well. But I think, well, I know that we have one of the best camps in the world and the best training partners in the world. Luckily, the last go round where I was in the UFC, I made some smart investments, and I bought some properties, you know, and I still plan on doing it again. Like right now, I just had one of my rentals, the water heater went bad. I don't think it went bad, but it's leaking, so now I gotta go over there and fix it. I own properties. I have to go work on them. I'm the handyman, you know. You know, I don't have a handyman service to fix my homes. I do everything. I get a call, I gotta go fix it. It's good money in the pocket, you know. I get some cash in my pocket every month, but sometimes I get a down month. I have to, the money I got for that month has to go back into the home to fix it. So it's somewhat of a headache, but it's all worth it at the end of the day. All right, so today is the last day I'm gonna see my family. I don't like for people taking me to the airport. I really think it's very important to go to a fight mentally prepared, and emotions shouldn't be involved. Oh, you getting nervous in front of the camera? Life in general has got me ready for this opportunity the UFC's put in front of me, presented. You know, growing up, life struggles, ups and downs. You know, being cut from the UFC, getting picked up by Legacy, becoming Legacy flyweight champion, just builds you the man who you are today. If you don't learn from everything, then you might as well just die, you know. And I ain't gonna roll over and die. I'm fighting Adam. I hear he's a boxer, pocket fighter. And I think it's great stylistically. It's a great matchup for me.
So we don't even have to use our wrestling. We don't even have to get to that point. He has a good kickboxing. His kickboxing, he just smokes him every day. He's a slower, you know, on the feet, lesser version. You tough, of course, you know, like everybody in this damn house. But like, it's just tailor-made for you to throw your fast combos, fast punches. That's all I want from you in this fight. Okay. You know,
the matchup with Damasio and Adam, I love it. I think Damasio is a better version of Adam. He's a little faster with a little more power. They're both stand-up fighters. Adam's tough. I've seen him in some wars, so he can take a hard shot like Damasio gives, but you know, not too many of them. And I just see Damasio, you know, being the faster person, the faster striker, the more precise striker.
When I saw this fight, I said, this is perfect because you don't have to change anything about Damasio for this one.
My game plan for Adam is just keep him at range, you know, keep him at range, make him open up. As soon as you open up, you know, go for the kill.
Oh, yes. Woo, baby.
Held a little bit for Damasio. The guy hits the hardest for a flyweight I've ever felt. So I'm expecting a KO from Damasio. If not, literally picking him apart on the feet because, like I said, they both have the same style, but I think Damasio's better at it. Growing up as a kid in Albuquerque, I was the youngest one probably out of all the kids on the block, in the neighborhood. I was somewhat bullied. Was in special ed classes in elementary school. Other kids would make fun of me, had reading problems. It's made me the person I am. I know I'm the most experienced fighter in the house. I fought all around the world. I've been through life. Highest of ups and the lowest of lows, you know, and I keep on trucking, I keep on coming forward, you know, and this right here is like a stamp on my life, not just my fight career, but my life.
You're right, I'm not a role model, bro. Like, I don't try to be a role model.
I never heard one person say, hey, I want to fight like Henry Cejudo. No one's ever said that in their life.
Fighting is my life right now. Train 6 days a week, 2-3 times a day. Not married, don't have a girlfriend. Got a little rest in. Going back to Anthrax for round 2. Fight! This is where I live, my apartment. Down here in the parking garage, about to get on the two-wheel beast. Is that mine? No. The Harley Davidson? No. All I'm saying is it takes a secure man to mob a scooter on the reg. That's what we're rocking. I train at AKA, home of the greats, Cain Velasquez, Luke Rockhold, DC. Top technique, top talent, top instruction, top work ethic. You know, we got it all there. Hey, give it a shot. This is me and Bryce. We're gonna play some ball at the park. I was in a relationship for a little while, lasted about 5 years, probably my only serious relationship. And it was hard to give my time to both things, you know? Little boy Bryce, he's my ex-girlfriend's son, but he's very important to me. I don't get to see him too much, but when I do, I want to make sure that it's good time, it's fun time, and that I make an impact on his life. After that relationship failed, I kind of told myself I was going to wait until after I was done fighting to get into another serious relationship or to try and have kids. Because I knew if I tried, I would lack somewhere. I would either take away from fighting or take away from being a good partner or a good father. So that's kind of how it's played out so far. Probably my favorite night of the week. I get to come, hang out, eat food. There's my mom. There's Bryce. Sometimes it's good being a lighter 25er, huh?
Oh, come on, give me a record.
My family's real big, real important to me. My dad, you know, he's a huge supporter. My mom, my grandma.
You know we can kick some butt, right? Yes.
They'd do anything that I asked of them. Whatever I needed, they would be there for me to help me move along and keep things successful. And just, you know, want to do right by them and be the competitor that they know that I can be out here in the house in the Tough 24.
I said some stuff the other day just because, once again, he said something that didn't make sense.
You're deceiving, bro.
That's it.
You really are, dude. Instead of being somebody who encourages people, instead of being a good role model for the fans, for the Mexican Americans, you're just you're just belittling all of us.
I think a lot of people make fun of how serious he takes himself, and he just resorts to this robotic role model. You're right, I'm not a role model, bro. Like, I don't try to be a role model. That's true, but that's just me, you know? I don't feel right about it. Like, even guys, Team Benavidez, like, I'm not the role model, I'm just here, man.
But you are a role model, you like it or not, dude. People look up to you.
No, yeah, I hope they do. If they do, and they get something out of it, that's good. If they don't like me, they don't like me. I'm not a role model, I'm myself, and I hope I inspire people, but I'm comfortable with that, you know? And to me, being a role model isn't saying you're a role model or trying hard to be a role model. You know, it's about being yourself and hopefully inspiring and helping people along the way.
We have different purposes.
You're right, man. We do.
I'm just saying, man. Like that's my thing, dude. I had a humble upbringing.
Yeah,
I did,
good.
man. And a lot was taken from me, and a lot was given to me.
Yeah.
You know, and that's all, dude. Like that's my biggest thing, guys. I can care less about this camera, this attention, dude. I just want to do best and inspire the next JB, the next Henry Cejudo, dude.
That's good.
To do their best.
That's good. We're on different journeys, man.
We are.
You can't be a role model if no one wants to be like you. I never heard one person say, hey, you know who's cool and seems happy and I want to be like and fight like Henry Cejudo. No one's ever said that in their life.
First to the scale, Damasio Page.
It's going to be fireworks. Damasio throws with fire. He throws hard and he hits hard.
126 pounds.
So I believe knockout is coming from Damasio's side and he's going to put Adam on his butt.
Next to the scale, Adam Antolin.
Damasio's obviously bigger, stronger, more experienced, but Adam might be a dark horse here. It really depends on what Damasio shows up.
125 pounds.
He's gonna have to go out there and run Adam over because I think Adam will be the guy with the better gas tank.
With Damasio's history alone, he's definitely the favorite in this fight. His striking's without a doubt his biggest asset, and I'm excited to see him back in the octagon. If anyone could give Damasio a good fight, it's definitely Adam. He's won 7 of his last fights, and he has been dying for this opportunity. And if he can stay away from Damasio's power, we might just see an upset here.
I'm definitely ready for this fight. I'm excited, and I just can't wait to get it on.
It's not about how bad I want to win. I got to go out there. I got to win. I have to win. Right? Who would have thought you'd be cutting your opponent's hair?
Right?
Day of the fight.
It's fight day. I'm cutting my opponent's hair. Nah, but I mean, yeah, in a normal situation, no, obviously not. But
yeah,
this isn't like the same thing, you know. I asked all the other dudes if they would mind if I cut their opponent's hair, you know.
Yeah.
So it would be kind of hypocritical of me. I feel like if I didn't do it for you, you know.
Yeah.
Because it's the same thing.
Everybody likes to look fresh for their fights. It's kind of a routine for guys to get haircuts right before they go into the cage. I don't usually cut my opponent's hair, but it's just a haircut, and do want to look good on TV.
I'll get the mohawk for it.
I want to say like December, and I went like punk style just recently.
Damasio definitely has the look. You know, he's got the mohawk, the tattoos, those eyes that glare into you and look through your soul. But, you know, it's not about any of that. The look is great. The look gets you the chicks, gets you the pictures and the ads and all that stuff. But when it comes down to it, it's fighting, and the tattoos don't mean anything. They don't help you fight at all.
I go through my little phases where I'll grow it out, but I grew it out to donate to St. Baldrick's.
What's that?
Cancer Foundation for Children.
Oh, nice.
So I grew it out twice for that. There's a big misconception about me. People see the way I look, they see the tattoos. People think I'm just some gang member, some idiot, some guy who can't control himself. Maybe 15 years ago, you could probably say that, but I went to college, I got educated, I learned how to speak properly, I learned how to talk to people, I learned how to interact. It is what it is, I take it as it is, and when they come to speak to me and they have to open up, they, you know, it's a rude awakening to them.
Why did you decide to?
What was crazy, what's ironic is, so I decided to grow my hair out for cancer kids, right? And then I found out my mom had cancer. I ended up growing it all the way through, and then I took it off, and then I redid it again after she passed. My mom was very sick. She ended up dying from pancreatic cancer October 3rd. I fought in the WC October 10th, 7 days after she passed. We cremated my mother. And so what I do, because my mother always wanted to see the world, so my ritual for every fight is I take her with me, I drop her off at the cage, I put her in the stands, or I put her in my locker room, and right before I leave the rest of the ashes where I was at. I've been doing it since 2009. Take her with me everywhere I go, Sweden, Switzerland, Rome, she goes with me. And that's what she wants, so that's what I do.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. You got it?
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Be smart, dude. This dude's gonna run and throw punches. Everything's gonna be telegraphed, but everything's gonna be thrown with bad intention.
I don't see myself as the underdog. I know the rankings say I'm the underdog, but I know what I can do. I think I can be very successful against his style. When this fight was announced, I was like, oh, it's Damasio Page. But I've steadily increased my confidence in my ability to win this fight.
Good. I love those foot sweeps. You're going to take him down with a foot sweep, mark my words.
This fight is huge. To be able to say that, hey, I beat Damasio Page, the Angel of Death, is a huge feather in my cap. Great for my career. You know, I'm not here just to be here. I'm here to win the whole thing.
Perfect. This is my rebirthing coming back into the big show. Words can't explain how much I want this, but I have to take it day by day, fight by fight. I gotta do my job. I just can't think about the big picture right now. I gotta go in there and take my first fight. I don't know nothing about Adam. He's a cool dude in the house, so I don't have no ill will for the guy. You know, it's just show up and just put on a show, man.
Good. Good.
When I walk out to that cage, I gotta do my job, that's it. I gotta hit them, I gotta make them uncomfortable. If I don't make them uncomfortable, it's gonna be a long night for both of us. It's not about how bad I want to win. I gotta go out there, I gotta win. I have to win. No ands, ifs, or buts about it. I have to win.
During the walkout, I'm not going to tell you that I'm not thinking, what the hell am I doing here? Like, what did I get myself into? This is crazy.
It's your fight.
But I'm definitely ready for this fight. I'm excited, and I just can't wait to get it on. Damasio, I know you hit hard. I know you're going to bring it. I can't wait to test myself against you. It's going to be an honor to compete against you, and I'll see you in the cage, man.
Be nice and composed, baby. Nice and composed.
This tale of the tape is sponsored by Bud Light. Raise one to right now.
Ready? Ready? Here we go. Fight!
Take out that weapon. Good body, good body.
Perfect speed.
Nice and relaxed.
Beautiful speed. Find that opening from there. Where's that? Perfect, Damasio.
Nice. Good body shots. Good body shots. Good body shots, Adam. Hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up. Hands just like that. Move.
That was it. That was it. Find out those ups are there. Those ups are there. Those kicks are there.
Follow that up.
You gotta step in on those. You gotta step in.
Nice, nice, Adam. Nice body. Nice. He's hurt. He's hurt, Adam. Let's press him. Let's press him, Adam. Let's press him.
That changes nothing, Adam. That changes nothing, Adam. Let's press him, Adam. Plan, Adam. Plan.
Leg kick. Good thought. There we go. Where's that up? Where's that up right there? Thank you. Thank you. Nice, Damasio. Find it. It's there every time.
Don't tip that much. Don't tip that much. Back to our weapon. Back to our weapon. That's like two. Angle. Hands up. Regular rhythm.
Nice, Adam. He's hurt. He's hurt, Adam. Press him. Your body's getting in there.
That's it. Press him. Everything's there. Let's go. Adam, relax. We know what we're looking for there. Relax. Go for the uppercut. Back up.
I like that southpaw. Get on him. He's hurt. Please get on him.
Take him down, Adam. Look for that takedown.
You're there, Adam. You're there.
Take him down, Adam.
Good. Off the cage. Center. Go for that hands up. Go. Yes, Adam. Good. Hands up. Back to the plan. Press him, Adam. Where's my kill? Press him back 30 seconds. Take him down. Back up. Watch the knees. Foot three. Yes, back up. Knees. Back up, 20 seconds. Adam, give me another kick. Hands first. Okay. 10 seconds. Now. Sweep.
Stick. Yeah. Woo!
Beautiful takedown.
He's tired. What do I want to see more of, man?
Left kick.
I want to see more left kick, and I want to see more cross to set it up. You look great.
Yes, sir. You know what's there also? That southpaw up. Okay.
Southpaw lead up is there, Damasio. Southpaw lead up, take, and then find that right hook. Damasio, we need this round, okay?
Nobody's looking for. Back to where we are. Let's go, Adam. There's nothing, Adam.
Nice, Adam. Nice, Adam.
He dropped. He went down.
That was a bad stoppage. Yeah, that sucks. That was a bad stoppage.
Damasio came out blasting and landed a combo that just rocked Adam.
Damasio looks like the stronger, harder punching, faster guy.
Ducking every time. There it is.
That was it.
If you stand there with Damasio, eventually you're going to get hit. The guy hits like a truck, and when he does land that one shot, it's going to do damage. It's going to hurt him.
Where's that up right there? Boom.
Nice, Adam, nice.
Adam didn't back down at all. He just kept landing kick after kick on Damasio's body, and he kept hitting him right in the liver.
The game plan was to throw those body kicks, and Adam really, he followed the game plan to a T.
Both fighters were very aggressive and landing a lot of kicks and punches. The round was very close. Adam absolutely proved he could hang with Damasio.
Second round, guys. Here we go. Fight.
Round 2 came. Adam was extremely confident. Coach Kieran told him rip the body, attack the body, and Damasio was not defending it. And we capitalized on that. Went in, hit him with the body. Damasio went down. I've been hit to the body, and it is horrible.
So he ends up dropping Damasio with a body kick, and he jumps in and starts throwing some punches. And you know what? His strategy paid off. The ref jumps in and stops the fight.
Winner, and moving on to round 2, Adam Anslin.
I'm feeling good. Best feeling in the world to win a fight, and I did in front of everyone against a really tough opponent.
Love you, bro. It's a special gift for me, dude. Thank you. This fight meant a lot to me. It's satisfying, man. For me to see these guys have success, I feel like I won as well. Those who are humble will be exalted. Those who exalt themselves shall be humble.
Great job, Adam. He was coming up right when the ref jumped in, so questionable stoppage, but I think the end result would have been the same. It is what it is. It's part of the game. Don't get in that position and don't force the ref to make that stop. So.
Yes, come on. Yeah, do the money man, baby. Do the money man. Do the money man.
I'm ready to take on whoever's next. You know, higher seed, lower seed, doesn't matter. You know, I'm here to win, and I'm gonna win.
He hit me with the liver shot. Only went down for like 2 seconds, came back up. Just a bad stop on the ref. I wasn't even hurt. It was just a quick little, and I popped right up after, so it's like. I was upset because I wasn't hurt. He was peppering me with some shots, but none of them got through. It bugs because a ref took it away from me. Ref steps in, it is what it is. Can't take it back, so just a bad call on the ref.
Bad stoppage, brother. That was. He knew. His coaches knew. He didn't land with any of those after ones. He got right up. After the fight, I feel terrible for Damasio. Like, I think it was a terrible stoppage. I think every single person watching on TV, watching the gym, knew it was a pretty bad stoppage. I mean, this is everything for these guys. I mean, they need to continue to fight. People love him. He'll get another shot. He's been there before, and that he always comes back stronger, and, you know, that's exactly what I expect. It's all good. Broke your hand? I don't know.
I think I broke my hand halfway through the first round. It's killing me right now. Second round, couldn't really uncork it anymore. It was just, every time I threw it, it hurt. It was even when it wasn't landing, it was hurting.
Get that hand checked, get you back by December, right? Everyone's gonna want to be seeing you fight again after that, right? Yeah.
I'm a positive person, you know, I've had worse things happen in my life. Even I win that fight, I'm still out of the tournament because of a broken hand, so it's gotta be a positive, you know. Dana likes the way I fight, that's a positive in itself, you know. Yeah, I can't go fight for that 100,000, oh well, you know what? But I can still fight for myself, so I'm gonna do that.
These guys are both really tough fighters. They both fought hard. Congratulations to Adam. Team Cejudo gets another win. So here's where we are in the tournament. 13th seed Adam Antolin of Team Cejudo defeated number 4 seed Damasio Page of Team Benavidez and is moving on to round 2. Up next in the 5th fight of round 1, number 2 seed Yoni Sherbatov will take on number 15 seed Eric Shelton.
All right, guys, next fight, Eric Shelton versus Yoni Sherbatov. I really like Eric a lot. His matchup with Yoni is great because Yoni being the number 2 seed, you know, I think probably doesn't expect much out of 15, but like we've seen, you know, these rankings really mean nothing. And I think these are 2, you know, of the more skilled guys on the show. It's going to be an amazing fight.
I believe Yoni is a gift from God, man. This guy is taking it serious. This guy wants to get Eric and have his way with him. He wants to make him his Russian borscht, and he wants to eat him. So, good luck to Eric.